Good day, friends. Welcome to another Word of Gord, Spirit Contact, and part 6 of Robin Williams. He's been making himself known from time to time and sort of teasing me one way and another because I have been somewhat reluctant since the last one, as he showed a distinct inclination to begin what seemed to me like a sort of running current events political commentary, a la Jon Stewart, which I'm sure he's more than capable of. And very entertaining it would be too. But I was doubting my ability to channel that with any degree of effectiveness. Never mind the entertainment value. So, as I say, reluctance on my part, and I did ask some friends, old and trusted friends, what they thought I should do, and 3 or 4 of them said, "Hey, go on with it. Why not? More is better," somebody said. I believe it was Todd. Todd said, "More is better." Well, I'm not entirely sure of that. I think the point has been made, but perhaps there is something to discover that I have yet to, I don't know, confront. Now, the last time I was speaking to him, in telepathic contact on YouTube here, I was definitely getting the impression he was monitoring, amongst other things, Obama's attempts to convince Congress that this current air campaign in Iraq and Syria was a worthy cause. And he was saying things like, cut the guy some slack. He's caught between a rock and a hard place. And, that sort of thing. Which, is probably true. It's a difficult situation. A very difficult situation. I'm tending to think that we allowed ourselves to put our foot in that quagmire a decade ago, and now we're paying the price. This notion that we could get in and out quickly and solve all problems and rearrange the karma of 1,000-year-old crusaders and their adversaries in a few weeks was naive in the extreme. Karma is not dealt with that quickly. And when you see those chaps calling us the Crusaders, it's more than just a slogan. Let me tell you, a lot of us were 1,000 years ago on those crusades. I don't particularly remember myself being on one, but it was a big cause in those days. A lot of donkeys and horses and walking there. Yes, no high-tech stuff back then. And a lot of people died tragically, including a lot of children. You can Google the Children's Crusade, if you like, and be horrified if you didn't know about it before. It did happen. Anyway, Robin has been coming by and sort of, doing his little tease thing and imitating various personality types, as he's wont to do. I was reminded of this watching one of his DVDs just recently, which I picked up on sale, and how amazing he is at moving from one voice and one personality to another, sometimes mid-sentence. Not something I could do, I can tell you that. And certainly also his outrageously sexual jokes and innuendos. completely X-rated. XXX. I will not be repeating that either, much as I laughed at it at the time. And what is it you want to say, Robin? Well, I'm having a hell of a good time. I was before, and I am again. I still am, and only the occasional lapse into self-pity and guilt and recrimination. I'm really getting better. I'm loving myself. I'm loving myself for being imperfect and less than a saint. More of a comedian, I suppose. Yes, Roman, yes, you're more of a comedian, no question about that. I'm exploring all over the place, everywhere, under all veils, under all illusions that people hold for themselves as they move into the world of spirits and find out that there's way more than they thought there'd be. Seems like everyone has this idea, whether they have the solid idea, the idea in a box, and they're trying to put their world of spirit in that box. And it's a religious box, it's a non-religious box, it's an atheist box, it's a party box, it's a yay, let's have a good time box. It's get down on your knees and beg for mercy box. It's pray for those still suffering on earth box. It's let's go and fly that little plane that the Wright brothers flew first and foremost all that time ago. Let's do neat stuff like that in a box. There's nationalism in a box. Our race, our ethnicity is, yo-ho, way better than anyone else's. We are the inheritors of the human condition. We do it best. And we're going to help you do it best because we know how in a box. And then there's the don't want too shy, don't talk to me box. Oh no, I just want to be one of the gang and back in the corner doing what I'm supposed to do now that I'm in heaven. I want to behave myself and make sure that I get to stay in heaven box. And there's the band of brothers, Yahoo, we don't give a shit who we offend in a box. I've met them all. They are a lot of fun because here you don't have to take any of it seriously. They can't get you in the back of an alley. They can't harass you on camera. They can't get you to be a really good person that you don't want to be. They can't do any of that because you can just float away. You can disappear. You can jump out of the frame. You can run away laughing. There is no money. There is no real estate. There is no bank accounts. Yahoo! You can do anything you want. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. My medium thinks I'm going to say something about the world and all the difficult stuff that's going on. I suppose I could, but I don't want to seem like I'm giving you guys a big lecture. I'm just being me in the world of spirit. I'm heaven-bound and heaven-sent, and God knows it's good. And, oh, I'm getting a message here. You're not supposed to come here too soon, okay? Don't be like, don't do all that stupid shit that I did. There's plenty of time once you get here. There's no need to rush. I'm just telling you, it's good. So stick out your allotted time. Your, what was that? You score yours in 10? Ooh, something like that. And I will be amongst the many in the welcoming party when you get here. Because, you know, I've got the feeling there is no time. There is where you are, but there isn't where I am. And that's just one more token of fun, let me tell you. So all the nasty shit, well, you know, just try and get along and stop fighting with each other. I know it's not easy. I mean, really, you could just, like, practice being nice. You know, just go down the street and nod at people and smile. And keep it up no matter where they're from or what language they're talking or what scruffy-looking clothes they've got on. You know, it's, I guess, a start. It won't bring world peace in 10 minutes. And you guys that pray, keep praying, because it's a good thing. I can see stuff from people that are praying, and it's lights that go above their heads and move around. And let me tell you, they're pretty lights. They're real nice lights. They're a lot nicer than the lights that come off the people in Vegas at the casinos. Let me tell you. Ooh, those lights aren't so pretty. Ooh, green and sort of dirty red and sort of verging on sort of beauty. So yeah, lights are good, and the lights from praying, and you know, those guys that you know, fold the legs and the robes and that stuff in chanting, that's good lights too. That's really good lights. Really good lights. You want to check out that one sometime. Just try it. Lights at sports games. Now, football, yep. Some interesting lights there, but sort of not like the other ones, sort of like, let me see, what's it for? Like giant waves of goldy, beigey, orangey stuff, just kind of billowing up from the crowd. I can't tell if it's good or not, but it's sure looks like you're having a lot of fun, that's for sure. And the energy is astonishing. Ooh, big energy. Big splash of energy there. You can really get knocked back from that if you're not careful. A bit like lowering your mainsail so that you don't get hit by the crosswind. Lights. Oh, and the lights you can see here. Everyone's got one. My great thing, Nora. Get that a lot. And you can sort of tune it out. There's a way of tuning it out. I'm not sure how you do it. You just sort of turn this little button, this little thing in your head, and it goes away, and then you turn it back and it comes back. And, you know, everybody's got one, and you sort of all over the place. And, you know, do it and get together, and it's a bigger boom, boom, boom. And, it's all very interesting. I mean, really, it's just endless amounts of stuff to discover. And I've seen some, you know, the unpretty stuff, the really not so pretty stuff, you know, the dead guys and the dead women and the dead children in the war zones. You know, you kind of hang out and try to help out. I've been shown how to do that. And you know, it really helps if you look like them, if you dress like them, because when they die, they want to see somebody from their culture. They don't want to see some smart-ass California stoner guy. They want to see someone that they like. So I've learned to do that. I've been shown, and I know how to do it. It's cool. You can help them. You can make them accepting a little more of ease. You can move them on to, you know, that little bit of heaven that they're going to feel happy in, or sort of slightly happy anyway. It takes a while to recover from all that explosions and bullets and screaming and running around and weeks of terror and hunger. Anyway, I'm sure you can imagine how much fun that is. It's rewarding, but it's really more fun. So anyway, there's a bunch of stuff that I've been doing, and I'm not going to give this running lecture on current events. I'd like to, but my medium doesn't want me to. He's a little on the shy side on that one. And being that he's such a klutz, well, who can blame him? But we'll giddy him on a bit and get him going later. So that's it for now, guys. Be well. Be as happy as you can.